Twitter back at the beginning of the year that you were writing all your songs? Are they written like just by you or by people written?
There are going to be 3 songs on the album that are written just completely by me, but I went into the studio with about 10 of my own, and we kind of weeded through them and decided the 3 best ones, and then I did a lot of co-writing on the record, which was really fun.
What's your inspiration behind the song "Wish You Were Here"? Is it about something specific?
It's definitely about something specific, but it's also about just being on the road and missing my family, just and friends in general. But you know, the inspiration comes from missing a certain person when I'm on tour.
Your previous band, Blake, I read somewhere that you picked the name as your middle name. Is that false or true?
That's true.
Oh, cool.
My name's Blake.
And then also I noticed in pictures of Hey My Neighbor back in the day, there was another guy before Jersey.
Yes.
Who's that guy?
His name is Petey, and he was in the band for a minute, like really quick. But he was really focused on his solo project, and that was kind of conflicted with, you know, this was going to be our main focus. Like if you're not at it 100%, then it's not going to work out. So you know, it's a mutual thing.
What's the ultimate direction for your band?
We're just trying to please the fans we already have and gain a lot more fans. We want to get on the radio as much as people think that's selling out. You know, it's our dream. What's better than turning on the radio?
That's why you start a band, right?
Yeah, I mean, we want this to be a career, not just something that we do on the side. So obviously we have to make a living out of it.
What sacrifices have you made by choosing this musical career?
Privacy. There's really not much of it. I try and keep certain things to myself and out of the public, but even when I do that, it's just, people are smart and they dig and dig until they find something. So, you know, obviously the privacy is something that I don't have much of. Not only just with the fans, but with, you know, living. I mean, we live on a bus with each other, so the only privacy I really have is when I get in my bunk at night. And I guess just being away from home, being away from family. I think the longest I've gone without seeing my family was about 2 months. And so that was like really long for me because I'm really close to them. But they're starting to fly out a lot more now, so that's really, really good. I love seeing them. That's pretty much it.
What's your scariest fan encounter so far?
Scariest fan encounter? Nothing has really scared me ever. It's always been like, whoa, you know, you're kind of creeping me out. Like proposals, that's kind of funny. And one time, actually a few times in the UK, we had to turn the generator off during the day, so we left the door open so air could get in, and some kids would just like walk into the bus. We'd be like waking up, walking down the stairs, and we'd be like,
oh hey,
what are you doing in here? Like half awake, like, is this a dream? So that was kind of creepy, kind of
over the top.
But, you know, whatever. It happens.
Yeah.
Being on the bus and not having much personal space, where do you go if you need me time?
Sometimes the back lounge is pretty nice. I mean, people are usually doing stuff all through the day, and that's actually where I wrote most of the new album, in the back lounge of the bus. And there's a lock on it this time, so if I just want to shut out the world, I'll do that. But I think the bunk would be your best bet to be alone. No one's going to climb the bunk, and if they do, then we'll just skip them. They wouldn't, though.
Is there any item that you bring from home that makes you feel a little bit more at home?
Yes. I have my computer, and on there are videos, pictures, you know, obviously my phone, I can call whenever I want. Skype is great because I can video chat. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Is there any time that you feel like you don't really want to go on stage, and how do you overcome that funk?
I mentally always want to go on stage. Like I just always want to be on stage. That's my favorite thing ever. But sometimes, like, I have a headache or something, and as a girl, I, you know, sometimes am not physically able to get out of bed, but I have to. I mean, you have to go through with it. So I kind of just like think about any fans that came to watch us that day, and I'm just like, okay, I have to go through with this. So, and then usually when I get up there, any kind of pain that I had before, it's gone. I don't know how. And then I get off stage and it's like, oh, it's back again.
Like stage magic.
Yeah, exactly. The adrenaline rush.
And we have some Twitter questions. All-Time Princess says, what influenced you to do what you do?
When I was 4 years old, I started taking voice lessons. But before that, my sister took voice lessons. So if anyone got me into singing, it would probably be my sister, because I saw her doing it, and you know, she seemed like she liked it, and I really loved her voice coach at the time, became mine, still, you know, gives me pointers and stuff. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this. And she's pretty much the reason why I started singing. And then I would hear people sing like Mariah Carey back when I was that young. I mean, she was just incredible. She still is, but especially back then. And I got really into Michelle Branch later on, and then bands, eventually Blink-182 and Eve Found Glory.
Cheers Sammy wants to know where you get your confidence to go up in front of hundreds of people every night.
It's something that grows with your fan base. You know, like when you have nobody watching you, and you know, there's two people there that aren't really into it. You know, obviously it's hard to get into it, but thankfully, you know, I write my own songs and I feel what I'm singing, so it's like the confidence just comes naturally. It's just like, these are my feelings, and I get to just tell the world, and I get to just sing it on stage. And then as your fan base grows, it just, your confidence grows, because it's like, wow, people actually are coming and watching us and enjoying it and jumping up and down and stuff like that. So I'm like, the person I'm on stage, I kind of wish I was off stage, because I feel so comfortable, and it's like, I feel like I'm most myself.
I watched a lot of your interviews, and I noticed that a lot of the questions get asked over and over and over again.
You're absolutely correct.
Why do you stay so like, enthused when you answer them?
I just start thinking about all the people that still don't know the answers to those questions, and I don't want to come off like someone who doesn't care and doesn't want to inform people. So I just kind of think to myself, you know what, there's still a lot of people who have no idea who we are. So if this is the first interview you're going to see of us, the last thing I want to look is like bored of the interview. So, you know, just go with it. It's our job. Like, this is our job.